Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Boss 2 playing Beacon Pines, and I think I might be finishing the game tonight. Well, somewhat. I can't really say, but this is a really good game. I like checking out. Investigate New Cred's drugstore. Let's go, guys, girls. Let's go. Let's go check out my dad's grave. We better get to New Cred. That's no fun, man. Can't limit control. I like the graphics. I like the animations. This is pretty good. Oh my goodness. What is she doing out here this late? That's the last time she was pregnant, but okay. You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around here, have you? Nope. He's got me waiting around like a last slice of pie. Dang, man. I ain't thinking about pie right now at this time. I'm not even talking to her at the diner. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Okay, well, we're just gonna go this way. Ooh. Better get to... Oh, come on, man. Let's just go up here real quick. Fine.
You could gently bait it up at first.
It's nothing.
What a perfect day.
Yeah. I miss it, Pops. Beep.
Where have you been?
I don't know. I just disappeared for some reason. Hey, what's this? What's this? Look at me, man. Being cool since 1985. Woo! Okay, I didn't really exist at the time, but there you go. Woo! I never existed. I was just a game. Yeah. You're late, August.
Sorry, sis. I'm just been depressed, drinking. Let's caught up with work.
Work? You?
I had a few more details to lock down for the festival.
Oh, what do you have to report? What is that Inspire Town Festival really about?
I think
Gus looked around nervously.
Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him.
He's been brainwashed! Call the cops! I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. Now get back to it. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and His truly intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility.
What are you, Spider-Man?
This is our father's town.
Was.
Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Harris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accept that help. We didn't agree to turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That is just temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. They are dumping their nasty little secret on us. Well, this is eventually gonna goes wrong. Eventually it's gonna go. Who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make it now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be a part of the future, or we're going to be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be a Gus. Good night, Eris. See you at breakfast time. It's getting late, children. Okay, let's check her. Knowledge, he sped with a snare. There exists a gulf between knowing something and be able to do a damn thing about it. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point. Oh well, they admit their villains. So you just dropped the point. And if you don't know, that's gotta be the creator of the game. I always try to hint something like that. They try to keep a secret in games like this, but you know what? You can't hide it too well.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hi, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nooncrady. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not. Then where do you get the candy from? You might say we have a arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
That was the tasty licorice. Anyways, sometimes it's a small pleasure in life that we might not always have family to rely on. Licorice has never let me down. Tasty. Well, can you stop eating that in front of us? It's disgusting. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat. Nothing floats my boat. I just like licorice just to be disgusting to everyone. Anyways, you can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confliction. Oh yeah, I guess. I like sour grapes. And I'm certain you do. I always wonder why Mr. Nooncrady keep licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worth time. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it is easy as cold hard cash. And he just told you what to do. Have money. Well, he's right. It's locked. There's got to be some more clues. Okay, let's see. I know where to go. You see the toll booth? It's lighted. Let's go check it out. Have you ever seen anyone else use this thing? Besides Mr. Nooncrady, no.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
This is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Hey, new store. I mean, underground secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door, and they all squeezed in.
Oh no! Oh hey, let's see.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Ah, my fingers! Underground. Secret. Sounds like that did something. Great, now what? I guess we...
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate.
A gun?
Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
Oh my goodness, it's
The
a
air was
laundromat!
stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
I knew it. It was the laundromat the whole entire time.
Shut up. You knew that there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth.
Well, yeah. Of course I did. Didn't I say that?
No.
I definitely thought of it.
Luca, do you remember when I said how cold it would be? If a transdimensional conduct from Hank Atomic issue 12 were real? Well, at one point or another, you said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic.
That's why I'm such a good predictor.
It looks like each of these has something written on them. Mining operation. You guys have minings here? Not that I know of. The town is all farms and fertilizer. Is seriously tubes?
Pal always said you can only trust a mine up to the point where they hit gold.
Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation.
That thing is about Pop. You don't always realize what he mean until it's too late.
Okay, let's check this. Colonel Harper's main office? Huh. That's where my mom works.
What does she do?
Science stuff. Is she involved in all this? Well, just moved here. How could she be involved? True. Okay, let's check this one out. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse? Is that where you almost got snatched?
Yeah.
We will permanent harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place.
This is starting to feel like something big.
Okay, well, we'll find out about that. Let's go check out here. Oh, hey, look, suit. Huh? This suit has a broken mask. So we have found our mysterious warehouse creeper. Well, last found there, hazmat suit.
If we walk like a new cranny and talk like a new cranny.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Just saying.
That's a lot of buttons.
Set aside Ethelines, I have read enough Hank Atomic to know my ways around sci-fi tech.
Willow's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Hello, what did you do?
Nothing! I didn't even more yet. What was that?
Hide!
Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here.
Just get back. Haha, I knew it.
Shit. Oh no. Boys knows. Everyone knows. My butt! Oh! No jelly donuts for me with biscuits.
Shit. Awesome! Sorry.
Awesome!
Awesome! Y'all need to come with me now. We ain't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Unannounced Secret. I told them there was a certain password. But they loved everything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. We don't care about our skins.
Hold on. Hold on now. I like my skin.
this all stops now, New Granny.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sounds just like him.
Who? Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad.
You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this.
That's a lie.
It's true. I used to bounce you on my knees.
What happened?
Some things that always happens. Reality, complication, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An ideological dark and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks.
So you were his psychic?
No. We were partners. He helped me pretend parents and I helped him.
Yep. Totally psychic.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Look, I know you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Chopper Valley comes to us. Says he's got an opportunity. He found something he didn't quite understand. And he's willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it.
And my dad said no.
Your father and I both believe in helping people. But the thing I could never get to him, his understanding was, it is a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then.
Well, that's true. That's true. So true, you know, I've been told multiple times, how you supposed to help others if you can't help yourself? Classic sidekick villain into villain plotline.
Walter loved being righteousness almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing too. When he begged me not to take Valentina offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time a shopper Valentine, I'll make sure they'll keep us on saying yes to him until
day he dies and gone. I'm sorry, I mean, I'm kind of hard doing the voice, so I'm just gonna
He
keep
shook
going.
his head wistfully.
Shopping long ago, but he's still got me saying yes. Is there a point to this sob story? No, really no. Just an old man trying to delay what he's doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. Try to keep you and Jupiter out of this. Both of you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
What? You really don't know. My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Jupiter! Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's going to disrupt the festival. Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
How does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground layout we have bust into today. And honestly, hers is quite cool. She's got maps, explosives, and a big intention big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she is going to do right now. She doesn't understand what she's messing with. Tell me now. She is Danger Boy. I don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain in town square. The fountain? But why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source. What the heck is the source? If she tries to destroy it, the source could crystallize, and dear God, she's going to freeze us all. Y'all need to run. Run where? Away! As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. That did not go how I expected. Shoot? We're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side. You good? Yep. I love this town. If it was me, I would have just took my friends and just left.
The cold, hard truth. Beck leapt up,
Hey,
allowing
look,
the suction
6'7".
to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carry her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
That was intense. Yeah. I think I might part with some flu in there. Any idea where he peed? I can't believe that. Somewhere cold. I don't look like it got on any of us. I didn't feel like we traveled that far. So where did it go? The place sucks? Why would anyone even want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. We gotta catch up to Nucrid. Okay, sorry, I kept saying Nucrid. I think he went this way. Well, his footprint says otherwise. Ah! Let me just go back this way. Let's go out this way. Daddy, I'm home. I'm sorry to see you die. Daddy! Shut up. Daddy! This is the old town that's for some reason been frozen over. Okay, this is starting to feel really familiar. I might not be the most well-versed on all things Beacon Pines, but this does look like same sort of frozen town. Ah, I got it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nucrid is an alien. Well, stick with me here. His species can only live in sub-zero temperature. Oh boy. He's weird. Here we go. The source is their base camp dimension, so natural they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those magical wormholes back there. The finally object killed us all and shapeshift into a Beacon Pines civilization of their choosing. You finally really had me, but you very much lost me there. You get used to it. We should keep moving. La 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 la.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nungreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center. He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild. Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nungreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Jupiter, I don't know what you're thinking you're doing. But I'm sure this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you have doomed this whole town. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your conspirators. Gran? What happening? Look, you and your friends need to leave right now, right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Listen to your grandma, Luke. This is between me and Jupiter.
Rollo and Beck held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You got it all wrong, Jupiter. Just hand over the torch. You don't understand what you're doing. How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you. You betrayed his trust. Luca, do you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walter was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to effect change. Very convincing that your way has just happened to lie your pockets. Now that's not fair.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge. Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage. And in the stillness, he began to weep. It was all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow. Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all necessary.
This all makes sense soon, Luca. Then everything can go back to normal. I promise.
She stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
You can't hide behind those people any longer, Joseph. Once the precious source is destroyed, we will see where your loyalty falls. Jupiter, don't.
Ignoring his final plea, Gran flung the torch into the...
No.
She smiled and exhaled in relief. Mr. Nuncreed moaned in resignation. The torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole, punctuated with a thunderous thud.
And everyone's dead. See, Joseph, I have learned once more important lesson in life. If you want things to change then you must be willing to.
Before Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
Ew!
Gran only had time to spin around and run to Luca. Her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act. Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror. There was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever. And so, our story ends On this melancholy scene, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers. The end. Well, that was dire. On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from. Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I thought it was ice cream behind it. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, cool. Wait, what? Why does he do it?
And in the stillness, he began to hum. After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping. Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody. It was the only thing that could calm his mind. The only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay. That melody pervaded every memory Luca had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out loud. Gran lowered the torch, listening closely. As recognition slowly set in, her heart sank. Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out. A few steps toward Luca was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself. Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along, note for note.
Oh, wow. Wow, man. Sorry about that.
Luca lifted his head in astonishment. The last time he heard that melody was the last night he saw his mother.
How do you know? How do you know? I'm sorry, my little buckaroo. Buckaroo. The only people who call me that, my dad and your mother.
Luca blinked through blurry, watery eyes, trying to see more clearly. He could just make out the impression of a familiar face. He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees. Something about her was undeniably his mother.
What? Huh?
Only smaller, older, changed.
It's that chemical that did that. That's what. Huh? Sorry, buckaroo. Oh.
Luca sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother. They held each other close, and the cold retreated from their bodies.
Eleanor? gone. You should have known I would never abandon my son.
Eleanor looked down at Luca, tightening her embrace in an appeal for forgiveness.
How? You small man, Joseph. I thought you have pieced it together by now. You're exposed? Mom? I don't understand any of this. What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave me? I never left you. I was always right here, Luca. Why did you lie to me? It tore me up, Luca, but I didn't to keep you. I did it to keep you safe. I thought getting answers would help us both move on. But the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until Pinot harvest stopped, it was better if everyone thought I was gone. You could have trusted me. Those bad people, Luca. They won't stop until they get what they want. And they don't care who gets hurt in the process. Then what do we do? We had to stop them.
Joseph slumped into the cold, wet snow.
They can't be stopped. This is too big. I'm tired of being them at their own game. I tried to be in their own game. I'm done fighting fire with fire.
For the first time in a long time, her voice felt like her own again.
No more lies. I see now there's a better way to stop no harvest, whatever I'm gonna call it, the harvest. The cold hard.
Luca gazed down at Nuncreed with pity. He looked small. Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Come on, everyone. We got party to crash. She was exposed to that green chemical deal. That's what made her older. That's what happened to that one boy. You don't understand. He always wins. What do you mean he always wins?
Chapter 9. The Devil You Know. 7 months ago, Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under perennial harvest. She stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door buzzed open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base.
What is this, TBA? For Marvel?
She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus liquamen. There were dozens of them, every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove in.
And that what a change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I'm tickle pink. That whatever. That we'll all be making the choice together. How great is that? That man is a liar. Liar! Excuse me? I will not. This town has dangerous secrets. Panel Harvest only exists to keep it hidden. Nonsense! They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our nose. You ain't making any sense, dear.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing. Absurd and just plain impossible. They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave town for a few days. But while they had us evacuate Miss Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have you to ask you to. You're afraid of a lot of things on you. The sniffing little worm. This is a growing tense. A little help, please. Don't you all see this festival is a sham? An excuse to have the whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. Don't know what, but the people are wicked. These people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has actually no proof. I am proof. I'm Eleanor Founhorn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Well, ain't you just sneaky as the Dickens? We all know Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true. Now the whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about this disruption. My associates will take this absolute disturbed woman somewhere comfortable so that she can get the help she needs. She's not the one who just disturbed. The two-timing clown. You all know there's something wrong with this town. I was just easy to look the other way. The truth is, that's quite enough, Mr. Nuncrit.
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncrete's face.
Yes, sir. Take them away. No, I want them to see this. All the ever Timses and Ellen Fallenhorn. You have been quite the thorn in my side. Oh no, it's the founder. Like the weed that bears in where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look
He
dreadful.
paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
Consider yourself a rare company. You managed to pull one over me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. But at least I expect something a bit more impressive than an canary rumbling. No matter, your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Cree? Yes, sir? It's a shame it was cut short, but I thank you for the resolute arbitrary? I will take it from here. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. You have done quite work for me once. You can look forward to accomplice with
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
Honor, you are the most generous.
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
Thankfully, we can despise with the formulas from here and on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
You can all call me Shopper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist. A hushed horror gripped the crowd. This is a story about change.
What? No! So you didn't see that coming. Good.
Examined his new hands.
Well, this is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much smaller than now. Eleanor was right about one thing. The festival was a ruse. I want you all witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and refill the sign. Ha, wonderful.
Sharper choked out a crude
This is why we have
squawk of
cops.
a laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Stubborn, you menacing bastard.
Menacing. I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. Sorry, this is not the time for introductions. Protection, whatever. Some assistance, Mr.
William
Kerr.
gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
You coward! Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
Everyone fight back! It's just him and some two other goons. What's up? Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? A talent complete and utter fools! Don't say those words. We'll condemn you in hell if you say those words. People should be celebrating my return. You all clearly lost without me. And that leads me nicely to my children. Dad, I gave you both greatest gift a parent can give. An opportunity to prove yourself in my absence. Squatter. So to say I am disappointed would be an understatement. But silence gusses, an adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse. A son is completely hopeless, or a daughter with such potential who infantile me now. As you failed me with Domary conspiracy? Thankfully, I was counting on it in this time. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. Have you accomplished? I was focused on sending on Lexi. Who needs a Lexi when you can't just live forever? But what about? It's all right, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where is Joseph? You didn't take off the opportunity to slip off, did you? Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. Think you said enough. Nonsense. People deserve to know how helpful and loyal you have been. I only did what I did because I have left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simple too weak to take it. No matter, cheer up. You're all about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found that he was just in a sore state than any of you. An aging actor despised to recapture his youth. He played his part. Soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever the fact he remains loyal. That goes for all you. Well, those who haven't already ferried away my goodwill, Big Pies is mine again. And I'm willing to share its spoils to exchange for absolute loyalty. Are you saying William Kerr was never in change of terminal harvest? Huh? You think that puffed up blank skit could have accomplished all of this? Darn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride. He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
I'm sorry if I mispronounce anything. Okay? Just wanna get that out. You see, I need a figurehead to hold things down while I obfuscated my return. Someone misdirect, lied, and blink this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Take your bow, you have earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
Patrick C. Monzaker. That's cool. That has been extraordinary at your service. Father, I just wanted to thank you again for this opportunity. It surely was the woe of my lifetime. Wait. So, Bill Kerr was a patsy the whole time? Now that secret is out in the open, what's to stop this town from uprising against you? Oh, that's that delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboard, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. And I will make those fears manifest for everyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. Okay, so you got one dude, two, and you got the whole entire town that could gain up on him, beat the hell out of him, and you got those idiots over there that could get beat up. So what now? I'm not afraid of you. Haha, young hero. You kept a keen eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity. If things would have gone a bit differently, you might have your moment of triumph. But the fate for you. You can't do this. But I can. I have won. Never underestimate what his great man can do, given time. And now time is my plaything. So you know what this is? Something bad's about to happen to him. Perhaps the most expensive thing I have bought. But well worth it. Ha!
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Enough chit chat, let's get to work, shall we?
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous, a secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer. The end.
Oh, well, we know the truth now.
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now. You can feel it, right?
No. I'm just not in the game.
We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
Well, this has make a 10 of the total. I mean, this has changed. Well, we'll get back to this again one more last time. Hopefully that the tree branch goes even higher than before. Okay? Thanks for watching. Take it easy. There'll be more to come. Hey, look at that. The opposite of 6 to 7. It's 7 and 9. Yay! Alright, I'll go now.